Well, speaking of Suge, Terry Carter's family had an $81 million civil suit against him, which ended up ending in a mistrial.
Okay.
So ultimately, the jury could not come to a conclusion that Suge was guilty and was liable for a bunch of money, essentially.
Okay.
So it ended up being a mistrial. I guess the family could go and do a whole new trial again if they want to, but I haven't really heard anything about it and so forth. Not that I don't think Suge has anywhere near $81 million to cough up, even if he did lose. But during the trial, certain things came out about the incident and so forth. But ultimately, the jury wasn't convinced to the point of actually finding him guilty in the civil case.
Damn. That's crazy. I never even knew that even happened. That's crazy.
Yeah, that happened. And also what's crazy, though, is how Suge's lawyers during his criminal trial both got indicted.
For what?
Okay, so let me tell you the whole story. So Suge had two lawyers.
Yeah.
Fletcher and Culpepper. So what had happened was, while in jail, Suge was talking to a guy who basically saying, if you give me some money, I'll say that there was a gun at the incident. If you pay me off. So they created him, Suge, and the lawyers all got together and basically were prepared to pay this guy up to $50,000 to make false statements for the trial. The guy they were talking to was actually a sheriff himself that was pretending to be a prisoner and went along with this whole thing and recorded all these situations.
And turned it in.
And then the lawyers themselves end up getting charged.
Wow.
Fletcher ended up taking a plea deal for one count of conspiracy to obstruct justice and one count of perjury. He's going to be on probation for 5 years and lost his law license.
Whoa, damn, that wasn't
The other lawyer is still, I believe the charges are still pending.
Damn.
And I mean, it's crazy when you look through it. So according to actual recordings, the lawyer, Fletcher, actually said, if this cat's ready to come forward and say, look, man, we had guns, I don't care why he says it. And if somewhere down the road they say, oh, they gave us 50 racks, okay, we'll prove that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, shit. I give kudos to them though, because at least they went above and beyond, you know what I mean, to try to get their client out. Because a lot of lawyers wouldn't do that shit, you know what I mean? They wouldn't even take them kind of chances. So, Well,
the chances that they took ended up getting them both arrested. And now they don't have law licenses anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they knew what came with that too. They lawyers. Don't nobody know more than they do, So, kudos to them though. They did try shit. Cause the way, the way it seemed like a lot of talk was like they was kind of throwing him under the bus. That's some of the shit that I was hearing through the grapevine. You know what I'm saying? Or at least he was feeling like that from what people said. Like they wasn't really trying to get him out. But from the looks of it, they tried all type of shit, huh?
Well, remember, he went through like 5-6 different lawyers.
Oh, yeah. See, I wasn't really watching that close. Because, Terry, like I said, Terry was a friend of mine. So not that, none of that shit was my business, but it was just like I didn't really. It's kind of hard for me to see, you know what I mean? Like, dude was a good dude, man. He was a good dude.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know that you and Terry were friends.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been knowing Terry for years, bro. My manager is an OG. He grew up in Piru. He grew up in a Piru neighborhood over there, and him and Terry was childhood friends. And so I've known Terry through him. And I used to been to Terry's house multiple times with his family, his wife, his kids, ate dinner. You know what I'm saying? I used to always go to his lowrider shop and hang out with him. So he was a close dude, close to me, kind of.
Wasn't Terry one of the founders of Piru?
I don't know. I'm not sure about that part.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I know he's from that first generation, though. He's from that first generation.
Right.
You know what I mean? But as a founder, I'm not sure. I don't know.